Thanks and welcome to another Music Maker guitar video. I'm Josh. Please do like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. It is Technique Tuesday. I'm here with my Squier Telecaster with my Stratocaster knobs because, you know, that's the only thing that I'll upgrade on these things. It's, you know, these things are awesome right out of the box. I really do like this stupid Squier guitar. It's awesome. But anyways, that said, it's Technique Tuesday, so here's the routine. Hopefully you can see that. That's the routine. I'm just going to go through it as I do every Tuesday. Fingerboard stuff, 60 beats per minute. I believe I went through that last week, so go ahead and check that out if you're not sure what those are, but just some things to get stretched out. Doing my spread boys. Those are, I've talked about these in previous videos, but I studied with Mick Goodrick for a while, who used to talk about basically like playing the guitar as a one-string instrument to start there, and then to like add more as you feel more and more comfortable until you get to all six, or hey, if you play a 7 or 8 string guitar, I don't know how you do it, but you know, awesome. You know, I guess it would be the same process for you guys. But that said, if you take like a C scale and just play it on one string, then you kind of learn where like the whole steps and the half steps are, right? So like here you get like, that's 2 frets away, that's 2 frets away, then here's 1 fret away, so that's a half step right there. Then 2 frets, 2 frets, 2 frets, then there's another half step. But then you take that and then maybe do it for 2 strings and maybe like make a chord. Like if you do power chords to start. I like to do power chords to start because then you can add the third on top and makes like a very cool spread voicing. So spread boys, hence that, right? So start with the power chord. Then this has to walk up. So this is like the 5th degree of the scale. So you have to have the same half steps here and then here until you get there. So it kind of makes a Mixolydian mode. Right? Then you do it, add the third on top. do those for kind of like every mode. So that's just like major, minor, but like maybe try it in harmonic. It's kind of cool to just kind of play with them. And I try to choose a different one every day, keep it at 60 beats per minute, and just practice up and down. That's like root, fifth, third. You do like root, third, fifth. Right, so you could do them like that. Or I like to practice like, I like to keep them spread. And then fifth on the bottom. Kind of rushed through that, but that's what they are. And then the arpeggio trees, doing those as normal. I added dominant 7 flat 5s to the tree, and we're adding major 7 flat 5s to the tree this week. So just expanding it, trying to keep it at 48. It's a little rusty at 48 because the tree just grew, so just getting all the way through it, I just made it a little bit harder last week. So I'm working on that and polishing it up. But you know, if there's mistakes in it, that's cool. I think that's part of practicing. You know, like if you're making mistakes, it means you're challenging yourself a little bit. And I think the important thing to do is try to not make the same mistake over and over again. If you know what you did and you know how to fix it, go fix it. Be proactive about that part of it. And then you can come back and like maybe just drill that one part. If you keep messing up the same thing, just drill that thing. But like for me, it's more just like, okay, it's just a lot. So getting all the way from the beginning to the end, like there's always like maybe like a couple little places where I just go like, and it's never the same place twice. So I think for me, that's like a good sign. That just means that I need to keep doing it and just keep at it and identify maybe if there are any problem spots. But I think for me, I know them all. It's just a sheer big volume of fast notes. So that's, you know, the more you do it, the better you get at that. So that's what I'm working on there. Doing the 3-note per string pentatonics. I was doing them like in different patterns last week, was my goal. And then I kind of figured that the 3-note per string thing kind of like pushes you into a little bit of like a pattern box. So it's good that I know my 2 per string patterns and my 3 per string patterns, because then you can really, really string those together. But what I started doing instead to really kind of take those up a notch was to practice them changing keys. So I go upwards in one key and then backwards in another. So I'll do the circle of fourths and play like forwards in C, backwards in F, forwards in B flat, backwards in E flat, just going all the way back around until I get to C again. As always, doing some blues and Bach. Do that every day. And this week I want to do more writing and recording and learning real book tunes. I really enjoyed that last week, and I felt like it was kind of doing a lot for my playing. So I'm just going to keep up with that. And there's always so much more you can do in the real book. Like there's 500 tunes in just real book 1, and I happen to have like real books 1 through 5 or 6 or something like that, plus Colorado cookbook and all these other things. So I'm just going to keep going through those and build up the repertoire and learn how to solo over more changes and do that, because it just makes me a better player, I think. So anyways, that's it. That's my technique list this week. I do have a recording project to finish. My student Coyote 6 is doing some anime, so we have to finish up. I believe we'll be finishing that tonight. We'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll see if he got his work done. But that said, I'll be kind of working on that as well. That's on the list. So that said, hopefully you like these lists. I do these just as inspiration. Anybody else who's practicing, I think it's a good thing to like make kind of a goal list. Like list some things that you want to do with your playing that are maybe just a little bit different, maybe a little bit harder than what you're used to, and see if you can push yourself. And the more goals you can reach that way, the better you get as a player. So I do these lists as to show what my inspirations are, and hopefully that can be inspirational for you to start forming some lists of your own. All right. Thanks so much. I'm going to play my way out. Happy Technique Tuesday. Please do like and subscribe, and visit me online at my website, MusicMakerLessons.com. If you want to do a full lesson, I'll do a link in the description for that as well.